Hello and welcome to another edition of Financial Education for Beginners. If you haven't already, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment and share this video to bless someone else who needs to hear it. So this is about the difference between Depop and Vinted in my experience. So I've tried both platforms and what I found is that Depop I feel is great for branded products and Vinted is great for any old product. And when I say any old product, as in if your clothes are not branded by an Adidas or I didn't want to say a big name, but I mean, if it's branded by a household name, then it's easier to store it or it's easier to upload it to Depop because as part of the process of filling in the description, they give you a choice as to which brand it is. Okay? Whereas for Vinted, you can type in a bespoke brand and it will still store those details in the description when you upload it. So I would say that for branded products, go for Depop, but for any old clothes, I would say go for Vinted. Now, the good thing about Vinted as well is that you can also sell books and unique items on it as well. So I've seen memorabilia, sports memorabilia. I'm talking about an Arsenal mug. I've seen that on Vinted. I've seen books on Vinted as well as clothes, which is great in terms of having a diversity of things you can sell, you know. So I like the variety that you can have on Vinted. Depop tends to be clothes, shoes and the like. But even in terms of the usage of the app, you can take pictures outside of the app. In fact, you can do it on both. You can take pictures outside of the app. It's just on Vinted, they want 20 photos. And on Depop, they only want 4 photos when you upload your item to sell. So I feel like for me, it's a lot quicker for me to use Vinted because there's less information to write. All you have to do is write a description, write the brand name, the size, the price you want to set it for. And the good thing about the price that they do in Vinted is they give you a range of other items that are similar to the one that you're about to sell, and they give you prices. So they give you a price range. So say, for example, you want to sell Arsenal socks. Just when it comes to setting the price, it will give you a selection of other people or give you a selection of other Arsenal socks that have been sold and the price they are being sold for. So if you say, for example, you type you want to sell it for £10, it will give you a prompt to be like, maybe that's a little bit too much because people have been selling it for £1 to £5. So it'll give you an indication as to the price that people are selling it for. Whereas on Depop, you can just set any price and it doesn't really make a difference. The other difference that I would say between Vinted and Depop is that if I'm being honest, the difference is that it's easier to accept payment on Vinted than it is on Depop. So let me explain. So when it comes to paying, you can so buyers will buy on Vinted and you get the full amount that you charge for. Whereas on Depop, you've got transaction fees. So they will take transaction fees from the price that you are supposed to. So the price that you set, they will take out transaction fees from that themselves. And also I realized that they use PayPal as well. So on Depop, they use PayPal if you have a PayPal account. Whereas on Vinted, you don't need a PayPal account. You can just have an ordinary bank account and they can transfer the funds from the app to your bank account, which is really, really, really good. So I thought I'd give that analysis of the difference between Depop and Vinted. I hope you like it. I hope it's been helpful. Comment, let me know what you think of this. What would you have liked to have known about the app that you don't think you heard here? Do you think that this is too verbose and I've spoken too much? Or do you feel that this is of value? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you going forward. In the meantime, have an absolutely amazing day. And remember, your best is yet to come. Peace, love, and harmony.